Hi friends, David here from Learn Stage Lighting, and it has been a busy season. We haven't put a lot on this channel, but today that changes. So I want to talk about this really cool integration that Onyx has with Capture, the 3D visualizer. Okay, if you're not familiar, beginning a couple of years ago in version 4.6, I believe, of Onyx, they changed the fixture library over to the fixture library that's in Capture and began adding some new features in order for the programs to work together fluidly. In fact, now it's almost like we're like 99% there, a visualizer actually built into Onyx. Now, it's an additional cost, of course. Basically, like they could bundle it with every console and charge you more for every console, but not everybody wants a visualizer. I just, we'll get going here to not to toot our horn too much, but we are a Capture reseller. We would love to serve you if you need Capture. And the cool thing about Capture, what we love about it is, say you go ahead and you look at the top license, Capture Symphony, you go, wow, that's pretty pricey. And it has a cost to it for sure. The cool thing that Capture does is, one, it's not a subscription. You don't have to upgrade every year if you don't want. You can upgrade about once every 5 years and still get the upgrade price. And when you do upgrade, say you're at that top license level, the yearly cost to upgrade is like really inexpensive. I mean, it's a few $100s, I believe. It's not a lot compared to the buy-in, and it's like that across all the licenses. So that's why I've owned Capture. I bought it in 2012, I believe, and I don't always upgrade every year, but now I'm personally up to a 4 universal license. That's all I've needed so far. And the yearly cost to maintain that, if I choose to upgrade year to year, is not a lot. Okay, so we'd love to serve you at Learn Stage Lighting gear, but this is not a commercial for that. I've got the Capture training file and the Onyx training file open. And there's a couple things you have to do just to make sure you're rocking and rolling. So when you first open this, you'll see a little notice from the top here. Actually, I'll go shut off here. You'll see a little notice like this that says Capture has come online. A network device detected with Capture. I'm just on the same PC, but you could be networked together on a network. In order to see this, you have to have CITP turned on. So I'm here in the menu under Network CITP. We've turned it on the Ethernet, just on my network, basically. I mean, it's in the same computer, but I just assigned it to my internet Wi-Fi adapter. You could use the loopback adapter. This is not a tutorial on that. Okay, when everything's happy, you'll see that success message, and now we're good to rock and roll. Okay, you'll see a pop-up, first of all, on the Capture side if your patch doesn't match up. Here, I'm using the demo training file, but I want to demonstrate how we can actually focus fixtures using Capture and record it in Onyx for a true two-way communication. And this is really cool. So first things first, I'm going to turn on live mode. So Control R or hit it from this little burger menu down here. Okay. And then I'm going to just go and highlight some fixtures. Okay. Let's, for fun, highlight all 10 of these. And now I'm going to go over here in Capture and watch this. If I right click on any surface in Capture, my lights now focus, okay? That's something Capture's always done, any light that's selected. Notice when I select them in Onyx, they're also selected in Capture. That's kind of neat. And then what we're going to see is in our programmer, we have pan and tilt values for our lights. And we can now store this into a queue. How nuts is that? The only thing you have to be aware of is, by default, the way that this works is values that come from Capture. So you can literally go in here. I mean, I can go in and I can set a color on the Capture side. Okay. I'm in highlights, so you're not seeing it, but let me bring the intensity up. Where are you, bud? I'm going to bring the intensity up. Turn off highlight. Okay, so by default, the values that are in here, at least it used to be, were inactive values. It looks like it actually has changed and they become active. So that's great. So now they're active. We see it red here. We see it nice and bold in our programmer. And so now you can literally go ahead, record this anywhere you want in Onyx. So you can now record this. Let's go to a preset perhaps for pan tilt. Perfect. Now I can go ahead I can go grab those fixtures again, pop them in that preset. They go right there. And so that's where this is getting really cool when you're talking about getting ready for a show, pre-programming, programming even on site before you have the rig up, is you can even select from the capture side, start building presets, start programming in a visual way through, of course, to see that, of course, I'm still in highlight. So through a visualizer like Capture, bring things up, build it visually, see it in the visualizer, and you can always go and hit record here in Onyx, and that data is now going to record to your preset or queue. And so this is super cool. It really does unify the two systems together. They're separate in terms of purchasing for cost reasons, because not everybody wants both of them. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's so stinking cool that with Capture, you can have a world-class lighting visualizer. It's one of the best, and I've used it for a long time. We've been big fans of it for a long time. And you're able to bring that in and use it seamlessly in Onyx. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, learning how easy this is. And again, if you do need Capture, you're interested in it, what have you, we would love to be your Capture dealer over at LearnStageLightingGear.com. Thanks so much for watching. And of course, if you need Onyx stuff, we're your Onyx source. We are the experts, and we would love to help you get the console or other hardware that you most desperately need. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.